Sairam students, welcome back to your online class of English grammar. And in English grammar today we are going to study our remaining chapter, which was chapter number 13, joining words, or we can say conjunctions. We had read about the chapter number 13 that joining words are those words which joins the sentences or the group of words or two words. These words are called the joining words or conjunctions. So this is the second part of our video in which we will do our remaining work. In our previous video, in our last video, we had completed some of the chapter in which we had studied some concepts of conjunction, some words which describe the conjunctions very properly, very well. And today we are going to study some more conjunction words in brief and then do the exercise on behalf of them. So let's begin with our work, okay, which was E. Now today we are going to study about the conjunction or. Or is used when we have to make a choice between alternatives. We all know the use of or. Whenever we have to choose one thing between the two things or between the alternative of another thing, we use the word or there. We use or most probably in our day-to-day life, so it is very familiar word to us. So basically or is used when we have to make a choice between the alternatives. When we have to choose the one thing between the two things, we make the choice by using the or conjunction. Okay. On behalf of, for example, work hard, you will fail in exam. Work hard or you will fail in exam. There are the two choices that you should work hard or you will fail in the exam. Okay. So whenever we have to give any choice to any person, we use or there. Okay. So on behalf of this, we are going to perform one exercise of this. Join each pair of sentences by using or. We have to use or and join these sentences. So the first sentence is, they must walk quickly. They must walk quickly. They will miss the train. They will miss the train. Here is the choice between that, if you will walk quickly or you will miss the race, miss the train. So here the answer should be right in your note, in your books, in a neat and clean handwriting and with a sharp pencil. They must walk quickly or they will miss the train. They must walk quickly or they will miss the train. Remove the full stop after quickly and use the or there. They must walk quickly or they will miss the train. Okay. Now the second. He has to clear the mess. His master will punish him. He has to clear the mess. His master will punish him. So here the answer is, he has to clear the mess or his master will punish him. Here we have to remove the full stop after the mess and use or and write the full sentence again. He has to clear the mess or his master will punish him. Here are the two choices between that. You should clear your mess or your master will punish you. So here he has to clear the mess or his master will punish him. Now the third. He must start at once. He will be late. He must start at once. He will be late. So the answer would be, he must start at once or he will be late. Here are the choices between the two things, that he must start at once or he will be the late. So we have to put the or after the once by removing the full stop. He must start at once or he will be late. He must start at once or he will be late. Now the next. Will you have coffee? Will you have tea? Will you have coffee? Will you have tea? So the answer is, will you have tea or coffee? Will you have tea or coffee? And then write the question mark at the end. Will you have tea or coffee? Here is a choice between the tea and coffee. So you put the or between them. Will you have tea or coffee? Question mark. Okay. So this is about or. Now we are going to perform more activities with all the conjunction we had read. Circle the conjunction in the sentences. We have to circle the conjunctions in the sentences. First is chair was given. Chair was give. Uh, Wait, child. Here is child. There is one mistake, that child. Child was given an ice cream because it was very hot. So circle on because. Because is the conjunction here. What is the conjunction here? Because. Child was given an ice cream because it was very hot. Because it was very hot. Now the second one. Many turned on the tap and filled the bucket. What is the conjunction here? And. What is the conjunction here? And. Circle on and. First conjunction in because, second is and. First is because, second is and. Now the third. Sony drew a horse but it looked like a cow. Sony drew a horse but it looked like a cow. What is the conjunction here? Yes, but. Sony drew a horse, but it looked like a cow. Here, the connecting word is but. Here, the connecting word is but. Now, the fourth is you can have apples or oranges. You can have apples or oranges. What would be the conjunction here? Here, the conjunction word is, connecting word is or. Yes. So, circle on or. You can have apples or oranges. You can have apples or oranges. It was raining, so we did not go out. It was raining, so we did not go out. So what is the conjunction here? So. What is the conjunction here? So. Third one, circle on but in third one. Circle on or in fourth. And circle on so in fifth one. Okay. Now we have to do the next question. Join the following sentences with and, but, or, so, because. With the help of these all conjunctions, you have to add this in between the sentence and make an appropriate sentence. So first is, she is very weak, she cannot walk. She is very weak, she cannot walk. Here we are giving the effect of the action, so we use the so conjunction here. She is very weak, so she cannot walk. She is very weak, so she cannot walk. She is very weak, so she cannot walk. Now the second. I like sweets, Mohan like noodles. I like sweets, Mohan like noodles. In this sentence, what is happening? Here we are saying about the similar things. So that one like the sweets and one like the noodles. These both are the things of eating. So we use and conjunction here. I like sweets and Mohan like noodles. I like sweets and Mohan like noodles. Now the third. We went for a swim. The water was not clear. Here both the sentences giving the opposite of each other, that we went for the swim. The water was not clear. So the purpose had been not solved. So we use but here. We went for a swim but the water was not clear. We went for a swim but the water was not clear. Second one was I like sweets and more like noodles. And the third one is we went for a swim but the water was not clear. We went for a swim but the water was not clear. Okay. Now the next one. Fourth. My mother cooked noodles for me. I was hungry. Here it is giving a reason. So here we have to write because. Whenever we are describing any reason, then we have to use because. My mother cooked noodles for me because I was hungry. My mother cooked noodles for me because I was hungry. My mother cooked noodles for me because I was hungry. Okay, now the fifth one. Father may be in the house, he may be in the garden. Here is again the choices. That means it is giving the alternative of the another thing. So whenever we have the alternative, we use the or conjunction here. So the fifth is father may be in the house or he may be in the garden. Father may be in the house or he may be in the garden. Father may be in the house or he may be in the garden. The fourth one was my mother cooked noodles for me because I was hungry. And the fifth one is father may be in the house or he may be in the garden. Now the next, sixth one. The king was rich, he was not happy. Here again, it is the different choices that the king was rich, he was not happy. So we use the but here. The king was rich, but he was not happy. Which conjunction we use here? But. The king was rich, but he was not happy. The king was rich, but he was not happy. Now the seventh one, I returned from school, I went to play. I returned from school, I went to play. So here it is describing that the similar things that I returned from the school and I went to play. I returned from school, here the conjunction and is used, and I went to play. I returned from school and I went to play. I'm repeating the sixth one again. The king was rich, but he was not happy. The king was rich, but he was not happy. And the seventh one is I returned from school and I went to play. I returned from school and I went to play. Now the eighth one. He is free now. He is watching TV. He is free now. He is watching TV. So the answer is he is free now. So he is watching TV. He is free now. So he is watching TV. He is free now. So he is watching TV. Now the ninth is tried to open the gate. It was the stuck. It was stuck. He tried to open the gate, but it was stuck. But it was stuck. Here we use the conjunction but here. Eighth is he is free now, so he is watching TV. Ninth is he tried to open the gate, but it was stuck. Now the 10th one. Meena took the book, she began to read. Meena took the book, she began to read. Now here is again the similar things that she took the book and began to read. Of course, if it is a book, we have to read it. So Meena took the book and she began to read. And here we use the conjunction and. Not here is not phone, here is book. Meena took the book and she began to read. Next is she did not have medicine, the medicine was bitter. She did not have medicine, the medicine was bitter. Here she is giving the reason. She did not have medicines because the medicine was bitter. She did not have medicine because the medicine was bitter. 10th is Meena took the book and she began to read. 11th is she did not have medicine because the medicine was bitter. Because the medicine was bitter. Now the last one. Hari is fat, his brother is thin. Hari is fat, his brother is thin. So the answer is Hari is fat but his brother is thin. Hari is fat but his brother is thin. So this is all about the chapter conjunction, or we can say the joining words, chapter number 13. Study well. Do this work in your fair book in very neat and clean handwriting and study well. I hope you are clear with this chapter now. And stay safe, study well at your homes. Thank you so much.